Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Corona Diaries. I am stepping in as a guest speaker for my good friend Dan McAdam, who kindly invited me to do this video today. Me and Dan go back a very long way. As he said in an earlier video, we met in Ibiza. I think it was 1999 or 2000, a long time ago, and we've been really great friends since. And I will tell you that Dan has come a very long way since we used to live in Ibiza, but we will not go into that at all. When Dan told me about this little video series he was doing, I was really intrigued about it because I'm very into this sort of thing, and I've been watching every one of his videos, and it's great to see the message that he's been putting out there, and he's doing it in such a way that everyone can learn something from it. And I personally have learned little snippets of things each and every day I've been watching it, so fair play to you, Dan, and yeah, happy to do this video today. I've been told I've only got 8 minutes, but if I run over, I apologise in advance. There's quite a lot I want to try and squeeze in as quickly as possible and get as much out of this as I can. Firstly, my backstory. My name's Greg Downey. I am a trance DJ producer. I have been doing music for many years. Since I was 13, that's all I ever wanted to do. And I followed that path ever since. When I was 19, I moved to Ibiza, DJ'd there, sort of got my name about. Then I moved to London and started producing and just basically built my career in England. Started getting signed to various record labels and playing at lots of key UK clubs. And then from then I branched into playing almost every country around the world. And I'd done most of this by the time I was 25. Which, looking back now, was an amazing achievement. After that, I hit a rocky patch in my life where basically pretty much lost everything. This is by no means a sob story, by the way. It's just, we'll lead into this after, but everything I built crumbled, and I crumbled with it. And it took me a bit of soul searching and basically getting back to my roots to rebuild to back to where I am, which is actually, I'm further on now than I was back then, and everything is exactly where I had envisaged, where I wanted it to be, but at a better level. So the first point I'm going to come to is going to be 3 or 4 points here. The first one is, you've all heard about visualization. Visualization is a really powerful technique, which obviously you visualize your dreams and blah blah, and things can come into reality, and that's all great. But I think there is also a more powerful slant on that, and I would call this your internal GPS system. And I think we all have one. Me personally, I definitely have one, and I'm 100% sure you all do too, and you'll understand this when I explain it in a minute. All those hopes, dreams, little visions, all these feelings that you've got going on inside, which are in here, and they are trying to guide you to your higher self, or the place where your life is supposed to go to. They're all there for a reason. It's not a mistake. These aren't just some crackpot hopes and dreams. They're all there for a reason, and they need to be actualized. And as soon as people actually realize that these things are actually real, and they can come into a reality way over and above what your conscious mind might tell you is going to happen, the sooner you will get to going to where it is that you want to be. This inner guide, I've found over the years, whenever I went against that, things always got a lot more resistance, friction, bad things would have happened or whatever. I'd sort of gone against where I was meant to go, and every time this pulled me forward to where I'm meant to go, like this is leading the way more so than this. So the sooner you can tune into this and realize that these things are a powerful way forwards for you to create the life that you want, then you can have it. I see a lot of people who would maybe overthink this, or think, oh, I can't achieve this, or I can't do that, or yeah, that's a great dream, but yeah, I can't do that because of this. That's all bullshit. You can do that, no problem, as long as you get out of your own way. And I think the problem is a lot of people, excuse me, a lot of people who are into self-help or whatever, trying to like fix themselves and improve themselves and whatever, which that's all great. There's always ways to become a better person and get, you know, a more improved version of yourself to go towards your hopes, dreams and goals. But I find that if you can just be the person that you want to be. Like if you want to be the doctor, if you want to be the music producer, you want to be the actor, you want to be the clown, or whatever it is you want to be, just start being that person. Be the character, do the things that that person would do. You don't have to feel like you have to fix everything, and then you will be that person. Follow this guide, take the steps, and just basically gravitate towards where it is that you want to go. And that leads on to the next couple of things which come with that. Obviously, with this guide and these hopes, dreams, beliefs that you want to achieve, you're going to come up against certain obstacles along the way. And two things that I have found to be the most important things, hands down, with everything of achieving your dreams and doing what you want to do. Number one is taking the leap. Now, there's probably things that are going on in your life right now that there is a decision that you need to take, or a leap that you need to take, which is really scary, or feels like it's way out of your comfort zone, or everything could go wrong. That is the leap that you need to take. There's been about 4 or 5, actually maybe 6 really key moments in my life where I had to make, excuse me once again, I had to make massive decisions, massive leaps, and just take them. And every time I took them, which involved a lot of sadness, a lot of excitement, a lot of mixed emotions, but every time I took that leap, it's almost like the universe then just sort of started working for me. Other people showed up, opportunities opened up, new doors opened, new things just started to happen, and I just started to roll into the next level of my life. And the reason why people get stuck is because to take a big leap in your life, it's shit scary. And I think if there's something that you're really nervous about or really shitting yourself about, but you know that that is the next thing you have to do, then you have to do it. Because the sooner you do that, the sooner you'll move to the next level. And on the other side of that is, I've always found, if you do stall on these things and you don't do that, if you're tuned into wanting to achieve something, things have a habit of just unraveling and pushing you there later anyway, in a much more unpleasant way. So make those big decisions quickly and take the leaps. The third thing was, what is it that you need to let go of to get to the next level? And I think every one of us will have at least 1 or 2 key things which we know basically isn't serving you or isn't getting you in line of where you want to go. So what is that one thing that you need to let go of, which is probably more powerful than a lot of other things? Because once you get rid of that, you're going to accelerate way more quickly than you could ever imagine. And that could be anything from a bad habit, it could be the place you live in, it could be the people you're surrounding yourself with, it could be certain friendships which have gone stagnant, or it could be a relationship you're in. Only you will know that yourself, but what is it you need to let go of that will take you to the next level? And also on the plus side of that, when you do let go of something, you clear space for something great, better and amazing to come in, which will all be in line with where you want to go, with that GPS system which will take you on the pathway to achieving anything that you want. And that's pretty much it for me. I think I've just gone over 8 minutes. Thank you once again, Dan, for having me on this. And make sure you all keep following the Corona Diaries. And it's great to see a positive message being sent out there every day for everyone. And hope you enjoyed this video. Cheers.